And Nikki, hi, and how are you?
Good morning, Billy. I'm great.
So glad that you are here to chime in.
Thank you. Chime.
And back with popular demand is Miss Claire Alfred. She's a junior in high school, and she's an outstanding young lady, more than you can ever imagine. She's just one of a kind, perfect young lady that I believe. I'm a big fan of hers. Got a lot going on this summer, and we're going to talk about her accomplishments and some of her dreams and goals. And so it's nice to have her back. We're kind of growing up with Claire. You've been on a few times, right, Claire?
Yes, I have.
And so welcome back
Thank you.
to the show.
Billy, did you know that I had the pleasure of playing with Claire in the first T tournament?
I did. I knew that. And you left the meeting. So something, because I got finished and you were taking off screeching out the parking lot. So I'm like, you must have had a hard time with Claire. And you just said, I don't want to talk about it.
No,
you just drove out so fast and gave a dirty look.
I was so late.
And I went in and found her and she was crying in there. I'm like, what's wrong, Claire?
Man,
remember we went up and hugged Claire? She said,
we had fun together.
We did.
Nikki left me. I said, Claire, so I am kidding. And I know you did play together and she's awesome. Isn't
She's
she?
awesome. We had a great time.
Yeah.
A great time.
I'm sorry that you had to deal with that though, Claire. Are you okay?
Yeah. Are you just jealous that we tied you? You guys usually get the outright win.
Yeah, wasn't jealous. Was more impressed. But
We did really well.
A little blown away with what is this hand grenade thing, which we'll talk about, is hand grenade. Threw in the hand grenades at us. We got bombed, Mike.
That was kind of an odd
It was a very odd
thing.
Without the hand grenades, we owned you. You guys and your hand grenades. So, anyways, on the show we're gonna have Claire talk. We're gonna have talk about the Open, which is going on right as we speak. I've been up all night trying to watch that, and the time difference is a little trippy, but it's been enjoyable and some really cool things happening. Some very big surprises, and so we'll get on that a little bit. Mike called me last night and asked me if I ever named a golf shot. And I'm like, I've hit some, but I don't know about naming them. So I had one named Billy Bob. I had another one named Donna.
You had a Donna?
Yeah, I had a Donna.
That's cool.
But
I like that.
So it brought up an interesting. So where do these names come from? Any Wormburner? Somebody named Wormburner, right?
Yeah. That's actually a pretty good one when you think of it.
So we've done some research, and there are quite a few names for some golf shots that we're going to share. And if you have a golf shot you have named and like to add to the list of shots, we'd love to hear it. That's going to be part of our show today. We're going to talk about, again, Claire and all her outstanding accomplishments. She has applied for 4 different opportunities nationally through the First Tee. It's one of the perks the First Tee gives if you are involved with the First Tee and just become if you achieve at the highest levels of the First Tee, you get these opportunities come your way. And you applied for 4 different opportunities, which I believe is the most anybody's ever applied for, and you were accepted for all 4 of the ones that you applied for.
Yes.
Wow.
And
Very appreciative.
You've been
That's
to one.
impressive.
You're off next week. You're off to another one, which we'll talk about. And in September, you're going to be playing right alongside the world's best players at the world's best golf courses at Pebble Beach with the PGA champions. And you're going to be playing. You were selected for that, which was outstanding. Can't wait. We'll get a bus of people to come up and follow you. But a lot of stuff going on in your summer before your junior year of high school, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to be really busy, but I'm really excited.
Well, can't wait to talk to you more about it. So have fun with us and chime in anytime you want.
All right.
Have you ever named a golf shot?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
All right.
You will now.
Yeah, really.
Or maybe not.
So
Maybe not.
I bet you Nikki said after you hit a few, you called them something. You just probably don't remember the names. I had one. We played at our tournament. I had the pitching pirouette.
It was phenomenal.
I had a pitching pirouette.
We started calling it all have a number 2, please.
Yeah.
Let's call it the number 2.
Number
Number
two.
2 with fries.
Because it was quite a shot that I actually tried to pull off, and then I had jazz hands and did a complete spin. A lot of body English on that shot.
There was. It was awesome, man. It left us all speechless.
It took us a while to figure out what the heck just happened.
Yeah, and you were the one who hit the shot, and you still weren't really sure what happened. There was like a pause of probably 5-10 seconds before anybody said anything. After the ball had already hit the ground, we're all standing there going, what exactly just was that?
I was still doing my little dance, though, man. I was finishing off the move.
It was pure awe. It was nothing. It wasn't like bad.
No.
It was like, wow.
Yeah.
It was like the what's the ballet, the swan move?
It was.
Yeah.
I think
The
I'm
swan
gonna write. I'm
move.
gonna have
The swan move in
working on
ballet.
a golf ballet, and I was.
You are.
That's one of the things, the scenes I was going to add.
I thought
to
it was a musical first.
You see, I did, but the music was in my head. That's what made it look so funny.
Yeah.
Right. You didn't know music was in my head when I hit the shot.
So you wanted to
I
put
looked like I
visual-
could have been spazzing or something.
You were
right?
you were tagging visual with your musical sense.
I was trying to move. Yeah,
Yes.
I was trying to put the move in at what time during this dramatic moment on the hole that we were playing, and I was trying.
It was dramatic.
It was very dramatic at that time, and then you got right up amongst laughing. I don't know, or much appreciation of my move, and hit the perfect little shot right up in there. Almost hold it, and we made your shot.
It made me relax.
I know it did.
It was
This
a good
is what
technique.
I'm trying to say.
I was.
My
I was
swan-
laughing so hard I couldn't breathe.
My swan goose move. I'm trying to come up with this because what they're the big goose or what are those birds that are flying around that day?
those were geese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those geese that were around us inspired me
It was awesome.
to make my move. And after I hit the ball, there was quite a little movement there. So that's what we created. Billy created his own shot,
Which
And
prompted the segment we're
the
going to talk
segment we're
about,
gonna talk about.
which we're kind of teasing right now.
That's probably what got into you when we played
Oh,
on
yeah.
Monday.
Big time.
we only
my
had
God.
we made one par. That's what took us down. We had one par,
And it was the last hole.
and the last.
I don't think we
It
had
was
a
it
par.
was
did
the
we?
air coming
No
out of
pars.
the balloon.
No pars.
No
on our
pars.
part.
And what was terrible about it, terrible's too strong a word. What was very disappointing about it was the fact I had 3 attempts and I never
you had
came close.
you had your first attempt plus. Well, you really had 2 attempts at the second shot, right? We had the tee shot, and then it was the par 3, 8th hole, whatever hole it is.
I tried it. I
Seventh.
putted it twice and I chipped it once because we were off the green and none of it worked. So,
Thus we tied them.
Yes.
And then I said to you and whispered in your ear, if we do this, we'll tie the girls. They'll be happy. So that was.
You did.
I did. Let's make them happy.
I didn't quite understand the whisper though. Now I know. Now I understand.
It's like Ho Sung Choi, his swing.
Oh yeah. You're talking about
you
the
have that
pirouette?
No, but I had that for lunch the other day.
Was that the kind of
Ho Sung
pirouette
Choi.
you did?
It was
Oh, mine's better than that.
no.
Mine was more graceful.
There wasn't so much leg movement as there was up on the toes and then the hands kind of.
Oh, and like
Yeah,
this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
kind of.
It was a real ballet.
It was
move.
an operatic move,
I
man.
get it.
And sometimes,
And somehow
when the moment gets to you, you just let
Let it go.
Yeah.
The club kind of
I
ended
wish
up.
I had been there.
The club kind of ended up in front of him and parallel to the ground while he was up on his toes.
Right.
It was.
It was quite a beautiful movement at that time.
That's thus the number 2. Like if you're in and out burger, I'd like a number 2, please with fries. And then we were like, here's your number 2.
Yeah, I was handing them the 2.
Here's your number 2.
So,
But the club was up here. It was.
Oh, that's so funny.
It was cool. I was envious. I'm like, man, you got to teach me that shot. And Billy said, I can't do that.
no, it's mine.
That's what he
this
always
is,
says.
It's his
This is
personal
the
shot.
This is my personal shot.
And that's what we're talking about.
we're
I
gonna,
wish I had seen it.
because Willie Nelson has his own personal shot. OJ has his own personal shot.
Wow, that's weird. I watched that last night. OJ versus the people.
Right after your daughter cuts her hand up, you're watching slice shows, man.
Well,
Can't you get enough?
Yeah, can't you get enough blood?
Come on.
There was not. They didn't show much.
I've seen,
It was good.
John Kennedy Jr. has his own golf shot. Amelia Earhart has her own golf shot.
He had his own golf shot.
Who? John
John
Kennedy?
F.
Yes.
John
Well,
F.
it's called.
Kennedy.
Yeah, didn't quite make it over the water. It was his shot.
It's
That's what it is.
not the grassy knoll.
Sunk it. No, that's his kid.
That's Junior, not Junior.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said John F. Kennedy.
I did.
Junior?
Junior.
Okay, I didn't hear the junior.
I think I
part.
might be too young for a couple of these.
Yeah, I know. Players are just like, wow, this show's
So
weird.
who are these people?
What
she talk-
is
Who's
this?
Kennedy?
These golf shots. What is this?
So now they're like the Jay-Z shots.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've officially been passed
Oh, yes.
in that area.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Who-
have.
Who
I
is
have.
hot in the
They say
entertainment
things
business
and we
right now,
just-
Claire?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Who's the hottest star out there in movies?
I don't know. I like old music too. I wanted to go to Billy Idol last night, but
Billy Idol's
most of my
awesome.
friends didn't even know who that is. They're like, who?
Oldie, Billy Idol? No.
Yeah.
Billy Idol's
Joel.
awesome.
is
Oh,
an
he's
oldie.
good too.
So who? I was just curious. Who's
Who's big right now?
yeah? Who's big? Who are all the kids listening to these days?
Have you guys ever heard Old Town Road? It's a really goofy song about the horses in the back. So that's pretty big right now.
I have heard of that.
Yeah.
Well, you have a daughter about the same age.
And my son's 18 and my daughter's almost 17.
Yeah. I'm out of
That's
that.
exactly what it sounds like.
This is,
It's perfect.
It's
Perfect pitch.
wow, I can see his name and I can't think of I can't say it. There's Imagine Dragons. I don't know. That might be old now too.
Oh, no, they're still pretty big.
Who's the, there's a lot of single guys, like single guy artists that are really big. Name a couple. There's
this guy that's a Hispanic guy. It's kind of hot right now. I just saw a commercial with him. Starts with an M, maybe? Who?
Mike?
Yeah, it's Mike. El Mico. No, it's like Mendoza, something like that. We see a commercial for him. Girls are at his concert. Plays guitar.
Yeah.
Solo.
It's, here we go.
Thank God for Google.
Starts with an M.
Post Malone. That's one.
Oh, Post Malone?
Post Malone.
Is that who we're thinking of?
That's a big one.
That's not who I was thinking
Ed
of.
Sheeran was big for a while.
Oh, yeah?
I saw the movie,
I
saw the
like
movie
Khalid.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Khalid. See, this is perfect because we're talking about artist names, and then there's golf shop names.
Yeah.
There's BTS. I have no idea what that is.
A lot of
big top
K-pop
shot.
right now. So.
Yeah.
BTS is a big top shot
Oh, there you go.
right there.
Lil Nas X.
Yeah,
Lil Nas
that's
X is
Old
what-
Town Road. There you go.
that's
Is that Old Town Road? Is that him?
That is.
That's
That's
him.
So what's the name again?
Lil
Yeah.
Nas X.
That's the one you can't. You have so much numbers on your scorecard, you don't even want to put it down, so you put a little Nas X on it. Right?
But I had to do that
You
the
have
other
to X
day.
out once in a while.
Lil Nas X.
That's exactly right. You
Oh
could-
my gosh.
and what was the other
Oh my
guy's
God, I'm
name?
writing that down.
There's a gal named Lizzo.
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 That's when you reach down in your bag and you get startled by something because there's a little lizard or snake by the side of your bag.
Shawn Mendes is the
That's
other one
the
I
one
was
I'm
thinking
thinking
of.
Oh.
That's the other one.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Mendes?
Hispanic.
Yes.
Mr. Sean, good-looking
He's-
kid, plays guitar.
he?
Yeah, I think so. That's all the girls were. I saw a commercial, man.
Okay, Billy, here's and Nikki, here's from our time. This is number 7 on the Billboard charts. Old band, experienced band, veteran band is what I should say. They are in the top 10
Now?
now.
Well, it's not that old.
They have a new singer,
All right, what we got?
Queen,
Oh.
And they're using Adam something or other, right?
from the American Idol, right?
Adam something.
Adam Lambert?
Yeah, no.
Think.
Yeah, Adam Lambert.
I think so.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome, man.
Well, do you remember when Roger did it too? Rogers?
Yeah.
Paul Rogers sang for Queen for a
Yeah.
while from Boston.
I
He
remember.
did a great job with that.
Yeah, that was cool. And then there's Cardi B.
Now, Cardi B that's the shot that you hit someone's pull cart. So it beelines into someone's cart. That's the Cardi B, right? I mean, we got these are golf shots.
And
you
then
can
there's
hit.
Drake.
Drake is what you do when you're hitting a bunker and you walk out without fixing it.
Don't
I was
drink.
actually thinking when
Drake.
you're done with the round, you go Drake.
Oh, you Drake or during?
Or during the round, you can Drake.
Yeah, you get Drake.
And then you got Taylor Swift. How are you going to do that one?
Taylor Swift. That's the fast greens, man. So you're.
Oh, yeah.
So they tailored the greens to really fast. So boy, they're Taylor Swift out there today. They've got to be 13.
Today.
Those greens are Taylor Swift.
They're
Right?
Taylor Swift. I love it. Let's see who else is in here. Well, there's Luke Combs. I don't know what you're gonna do with that one.
That's all done in the locker room.
Oh, it is. How about the Jonas Brothers?
The Jonas Brothers is like when the boys go out and play together. They're like you and I wouldn't play together. It's
That's your group.
That's your group, man.
That's your group of boys.
Yeah, that's your BFFs.
So here's another one. There's Machine Gun Kelly. You know who that is? That's the guy on the range who just fires range balls over and over and over. And over. That's Machine Gun
I got
Kelly.
a few kids that are Machine Gun Kellys.
Yeah.
Claire almost is too, but she takes a little time between shots. But there's some other kids that just. Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
All right. So out of the
Is
top
there an
20,
artist, Machine Gun Kelly?
Yes.
So there was a gangsta.
Yeah. It might be. There's Halsey.
Halsey?
Halsey. Halsey.
He Halsey. Like, so when he gets from the ball to the next tee, he gets there quick.
He Halsey's.
He's Halsey's, man. Here comes Halsey.
And then number 20 on the charts right now is Dan and Shay. That's where you're like, oh, that's Dan and Shay. They always are the first ones out.
They are every
Yeah.
morning.
Every morning
If
there
you
goes
could be
Dan,
Dan and Shay out in the morning, you've gone out.
6:38.
Yeah, 6:38.
They're the first
Dan and
tee
Shay
time. Every time.
Yeah.
Dan and Shay. And then the band I mentioned, Imagine Dragons.
Which is just what you kind of imagine you score. You don't have to. You just go to the bar and fill out your scorecard. Right? 74 today. Yeah, I'm not playing.
Maybe the Imagine Dragons is the woulda, couldas, and shouldas of golf.
Round one,
if I'd
Rory
only done
McIlroy.
da. You're imagining like if I'd only done this, and if I'd only made that, right? If I'd only used this club or hit that shot.
God, imagine if I just hit the 6 iron, or imagine I played more break.
How many times do you think that when you've played
Imagine
around?
if I didn't put my first tee shot into the face of the bunker.
Imagine if I didn't take that extra practice swing. Rush Limbaugh, too far to the right.
Nice.
You've hit a few of those Rush Limbaughs.
I don't like Rush Limbaugh at all.
You got to start coming to the Pelosi side, baby.
I figured out, you know what I got to do? The right arm on the backswing needs to go a little bit over the left, a little more.
Wow.
That's what I think.
That's your golf lesson, Claire. Write that down.
Don't you think that's right?
I don't know. I'm in the middle of finding out names here right now, but I'm going to go
because it's
golf
a layoff move. So if it's just a little more right over the left, just on the initial takeaway, it should be more on plane. I'll just leave it at that. That's the way my brain is comprehending this thing, whether it's right or wrong. But we have one more. Are you ready?
I thought Blacklake did the layoff move.
I was part of that too. That's what I mean. My life is full of layoffs.
What else you got? We'll come back.
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish.
That's the last of the top 20.
Was that the ballet move?
Billie?
The Billie Eilish.
A lot of people call her Billie Eyelash.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's just her nickname.
Oh, it's Billie's girl.
Eilish.
Eyelash.
Eyelash.
Eilish.
I think it's supposed to be Eilish, but people just call her Eyelash just for fun.
So that's when you hit that shot, you get something in your eye all the time, you're like, Jesus.
Oh,
man,
yeah.
Dang it.
Sand in the eye.
Look at that.
Eilish.
God, I could have hit it better. I got all this eye stuff going on. Too much sand in the face.
Oh, my gosh. That's funny.
So the top names in the business and the top golf shots.
I love it.
We're going to come back. I know we need to take a break. We're going to come back and we could either talk about what's going on in the Open. I think if we wait a little longer, we'll know more. What's happening now.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's talk about Claire.
And we'll talk about this young lady, Claire Alford, which she brought her in. See what's going on in her world.
Very
That's
cool.
good to me.
Sounds good. Okay, you guys are listening to Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy, brought to you by TaylorMade Golf. Check out the latest at TaylorMadeGolf.com. Today, the M5, M6 series of drivers, fairway woods, hybrids, irons, and more at TaylorMadeGolf.com. We'll be right back. Stay with us.